We're on a mission from God.
Keep calm and carry on.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Clemson's offense will take the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent.
There he goes. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Stanford quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Lester. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quick release on the RPO. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Clemson jumps to the line. On third and goal, they'll throw it. He's got it down the middle. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Caught over the middle. It's Lester. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. To the air. It's Griffin. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Using the quick game. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Going to look downfield again. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. He'll go to the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Red pass, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And his slip's just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Both teams with production early. Now they go back to work up 10-6. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Clemson is quick to the line. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The sure hands, it's Cunningham. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Oregon has the lead right now in Eugene, but that typically dynamic offense just hasn't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Rutgers. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run play action. Swings it out to the flat. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Catch in the middle, it's Lester. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Running back searching for a hole. They've landed some big punches early. A 17-6 lead, and they go back to work. Clemson jumps to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Trying play action. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Cardinal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Plenty of scoring early, and they have it back with a 17-13 lead. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Lets it fly. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The screen, he can go. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. Now the toss.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Griffin. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his man. It's Cunningham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Cunningham. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line.
Breaks into the open. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Clemson is quick to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Finds a crease at the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it out. It's Lester. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. From the gun, give on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Back to pass, it's Griffin. Bringing the heat. Grab near the sticks, it's Lester. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude. Keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. And it's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fakes to grab. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Now on the return. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Clemson jumps to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Flips it out in the flat. Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back to throw, it's Griffin. Turns it loose. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Quick catch on third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking to throw, it's Griffin. Gets it out fast.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Off the play fake. Makes the grab down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And wings it incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They just keep firing. He's got it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Throwing right. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. The throw. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Griffin. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Stanford. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The quick out. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Cunningham. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Snags it over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He'll keep it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. And it's no good. He missed it. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
To the air, it's Griffin. Quickly complete. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Stanford wants to push the pace. They'll throw it from the red zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere, and you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Baker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. At the 40, there he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. To the air, it's Griffin. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Lester. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Quick strike complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Stanford comes up with a first and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. Second and goal, sack. Third and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in a clutch.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Miami is just wearing one right now. That defense looks like me when I go to South Beach. Out of shape and badly burned. Hey, who's writing this stuff? They're trailing by 14 to Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Clemson is quick to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Baker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it on the outside. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got room on the return. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Stanford!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Trying play action. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Cunningham. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Griffin. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. This time they'll go to the running game. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it.
Oh, it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. They'll try the right side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Looking to pass. It's Griffin. He makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
Wants to fire on second down. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Scanning the field, it's Kane. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Central Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Chippewas on the scoreboard. They're up by 21 over Northern Illinois. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clemson jumps to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Unloads quickly. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Baker. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a...
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes a man miss. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for a man, it's Kane. Trying to set up the screen. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught, it's Lester. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Makes the catch. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll try to pop the draw. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Rams him with the stiff arm. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, they're after him.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Lester. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Stanford quickly to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
He's in open space downfield. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Cardinal come to the line, facing 3rd and short. Looking for a man, it's Kane. Finds his big tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The RPO, it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baker. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clemson is quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Tigers are flying down the field.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
He'll pull it on the read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab on 3rd. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's just a field goal game.
Breaks into the open. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Kane. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Clemson jumps to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They want to throw it. Lets it fly. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to throw. It's Cade. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Lester. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to throw, it's Kane. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Clemson is quick to the line.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Snags it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Clemson will come to the line with the 1st and goal. Tight end now in motion. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Kane. Back open in the middle. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lester. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Snap it to the back. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Got it behind the line. It's Cunningham. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Finds a little space. Got enough for the first and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clemson set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Meadows. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Toledo is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout those Rockets fans will remember for some time. They're up by 21 over Kent State. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Kane. He's got his man. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Kane. It's complete to the left. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gathers. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Wants to throw again. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They go to the wide receiver screen. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Got him downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Looking for space, it's Meadows. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Meadows. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on fourth. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea... And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Kane. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Baylor sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Waco. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Kane. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They kick it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the 1st down. Turning it on. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Kane. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They booted away on 4th down. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll leave it with him. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. On the run, it's Meadows. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.